Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lydia and today I thought I'd do a little Q&A. I asked some people on Instagram for some questions and some of my friends, and I got quite a few that the fact that I've already filmed this video and the video was 25 minutes long editing, so I thought I'd film it again. And we'll do a part 1 and part 2. So this is part 1. It is currently, God, I thought I said 2 o'clock. It's currently 1:30 in the night. I started filming this at 11. Actually no, before 11. But yes, so I'm just gonna get into this video. And the first question is, straight in, are you single? I feel like I'm moving really loud. Yes, I am single. I've basically been single my whole life, near enough. No relationship has lasted that long. Like, the longest is a few months, and even that's like, and when I say 3 months, I feel like it was like primary school, and it was like 3 months, maybe it's 4, 5, 6, if that. Yeah, it was like 3 months, if that. It's been terrible, like, relationships, if that's half of it's me and commitment, but even though I'm not ready now, let's be real. And half it's them, really. It's one of them ones, just never, even in secondary school, was always in and out relationships, nothing lasting longer than a week. Even the last relationship I had was like a year ago. It was the only relationship I've had outside school, and and that didn't even last long, like, terrible, basically. But yeah, not the relationship was just the fact that none of my relationships last long. Anyway, the second question is, just says 5 years. Where do you want to be in 5 years' time? So confusing. In 5 years' time, I always answer this career-wise. So for once I'm not. In 5 years' time, I want to hopefully be in my own place, because I currently live with my parents, hence why every now and again I go really quiet because they're upstairs. So I'm downstairs. So hopefully I'll be in my own, I have apartment, flat, house, either on my own, with my partner, or with a friend, honestly, don't mind. I'm currently living in Birmingham, so outside Birmingham would be a nice idea. And also travelled, like, I hope that I would travelled a lot by then, not a lot, once a year. But gone to various places and done a lot of things that, like, I want to do, and go many places that I want to go. So yeah. Number 3, favourite online store. I know why this person has asked this question, and it's because their graduation is soon, so they want to know for that. But my top 3 favourite places, I don't online I don't online shop as much, but when I do, my top 3 favourite places would be Boohoo, Pretty Little Things, and Misguided. And what was that? It was actually really nice. Because they're the main place that when I do order online, I order off there, and I'm very much like, oh, is it going to look like what it looks like? And about 90% of the time it does, and it fits, which is another thing I'm like, oh, it's not going to fit. But yeah, I feel like once you learn what shop is your size kind of thing, or which shop I feel like is a bit different, it's a bit better. But yeah, they're my top 3. If I ever do order online, it's always one of them 3 mainly. My favourite hairstyle I've ever had. Well, colour wise, I've only ever gone from brown to blonde. There was like a little phase where I went red, and I didn't go full red. We don't like talking about this story, but I had reddish hair, like highlights. Don't like to talk about it. Overall, I liked it. But yeah. So my favourite, like, I always have the same hairstyle as well. Like at the moment I've got a fringe, but I've put it back and I'm loving my fringe at the moment. I've just done it myself and I can't wait to go to I need to stop messing with this pen. Can't wait to go to the hairdressers and then to do it properly, because at the moment it is here. But this is how long it is, and it does really annoy me because it gets in my eyes. But I won't cut it any shorter because I don't trust myself. Like, I'm shocked that I did an alright job in this. It might not be level, but it's an alright job. But yeah, just a little shorter would be great. So I can't wait to go to the hairdressers, get that done. So I like that at the moment. I've always loved when I go short hair. Like, this is the longest I've had my hair for a few years. Like, it's always like normally here. But when I go short, I normally cut it like here and then it goes in and I go back there. So I love it when I get my short hair cut. I think when I left school was my favourite, I'd say it was my favourite time. It was like longish like this, it had blonde highlights and it was like basically like what my natural hair would have been like if I hadn't dyed it 10,000 times. But yeah, that's probably my favourite, was when I left school, the hair it was then. I like the colour and I like the length. Have I ever cheated on an exam? No. What did I do? Yeah. Not like a GCSE exam, no, I haven't cheated on them because it would have been really hard to, pure to the fact that I had a reader and scriber. So that, if you don't know, that entails of you're in a room. Sometimes the exam I'll be in the room on my own, not with teachers obviously. But most of my exams there'd be like 5 of us in a room and you'd have a board in front of you and a board behind you that's like however tall. I think it was 6 feet. So yeah, and then you've got 2 desks, it'd be you and then a teacher sitting next to you to read or write for you, which I only ever used in English, to be honest. Because then I could speak it, which is probably the only other thing, like if I was to cheat, that's the only way I could cheat would be because you're speaking and you're not the only person speaking, like there's more people around you speaking. So that's the only way I could say I could cheat, but I didn't. I was good, pure to the fact that I'm not going to say why actually. But yeah, so I didn't cheat in my GCSEs because it was impossible basically. But like mock exams, yeah, when I didn't have, before they gave me this, which was in year 11. So like in year 10 and year 9, yeah, I cheated a little bit. I mean, if they hear this and they're like, really, did you? Why was your score so low if you cheated? I don't know. That's why you shouldn't cheat, because if you just do it yourself, and if you cheat, most of the time you'd get it wrong. Like honestly, I cheated and get a low score, and then I do it myself and get a higher score. Not much higher, but yeah. Can I whistle? I can, yes. I never used to be able to, but when I learned how to whistle, I thought I was amazing. Favourite book? My favourite book has got to be Wave Me Goodbye, I think it's called. I bought it a few years back and I took it on a holiday. And you know when I buy a good book because my mum reads it, like she loved it, she ruined it. I buy hardback covers, that was cool, because I just feel like, I just like the feel of it more. And she got wet a few times because I took it on holiday, so there'd be sun cream on it or it'd be wet from the pool and I'd be like, but yeah, that's got to be one of my favourites. The ending was a cliffhanger, which I was like, oh my god, I hate cliffhangers. I love cliffhangers, but I also hate it because I'm like, I want to know more. Which, if there's a second book, I'd definitely buy it, but I don't know if there is. Do I speak any other languages? No. I'd love to. I mean, I learnt Spanish when I was in like primary school, but don't remember any of it. I learnt French for 2 years when I was in year 7 and 8. Don't remember it. I was also one of my bottom sets for that because I can just about speak English, let alone another language. I'd love to though, like honestly. I listen to people speaking different languages and I just love to speak, like know multiple languages or just even one more. But I mean, technically I should know French as technically I should know French as we teach it to the kids at where I work. Well, I don't teach it, someone comes in and teaches it, but I don't know it. I just can't pick it up. I don't know what it is. Like, I know one of the songs and that's about it. I can only say hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I don't think I even know bye. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't know much. I'm just about to English. But yeah, that's all the questions. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any other questions or any videos you'd like me to do. As I'm an open book. I'll just tell you whatever you want to know. If you want to message me, if you don't want to ask me online, like when it's out there, like you want to do it privately, you can. I will answer any questions. But I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be a part 2 for the other questions that people have asked. So yeah, if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up, and like I said, comment and subscribe. Some of you may not know this, but this is not my first ever YouTube video. You might see me though. And I'm just gonna say it's nice to be back after like 3 years. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.